What's up, people? What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's MCZX, and this is the Fastlane 2018 review. That's right. That's right. We on. We are on. No. No, wait. Yes, we are on. We are on. My phone was acting weird. But guess what, guys? We're here. We did it. We got through Fastlane. And I got to tell you, I'm a bit impressed. Yeah, I'm impressed. I thought Fastlane was going to be a speed bump, and we'd have to sit through just a trashy pay-per-view where everything was sloppy and nothing was good. But guess what? We got something better than that. We actually got a decent pay-per-view, which, hey, is better than nothing. Like, it could have been just garbage, but we didn't get that. I didn't watch most of the pre-show, but I did catch the pre-show match. I don't know if there was a second match, because if there was a second match, just let me know in the chat. But we saw Gable, Benjamin, and Riley versus Breezango and Ty Dillinger. Whatever. The babyfaces won. Ty Dillinger wins a match. I'm happy with that. Mojo, to me, Mojo needs to work on the character. If he's going to be more like a Killer Instinct character, he needs to act like it. He's still hype bro, sort of, but he's not. And as for Benjamin and Gable, sucks for them, right? Like, you got Shelton Benjamin, and now he's just on the pre-show. Like, I hope in the future they get a title run, because they're pretty entertaining. And Breezango's Breezango. More Fashion Files, guys. We need that. To open the show, we started with Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev. Or Nakamura Day versus Rusev Day. And guys, that was an awesome match. What an exciting way to start the show. I really hope that when Shinsuke wins the WWE Championship, after he's done feuding with AJ for like a rematch or something, we get Rusev versus Shinsuke Nakamura, because that would be quite entertaining feud. I think so anyway, unless they move Rusev to Monday Night Raw, and then we don't get that. But I'd prefer if we had Nakamura versus Rusev. It would be silly, but it would be serious, because they would both put on great matches regardless. So that's just my take on that. Next up was Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton. Now, going into this match, I honestly, I was not expecting this to be good, because I'm not invested in this version of Bobby Roode. Like, I liked NXT Bobby Roode when he was a dick. I liked Randy Orton when he was like, I'm going through a IED and I'm crazy and I have problems. Like, I liked that Randy Orton. The one we have now it's just bland. Like, two bland baby faces going at it is not fun. But the match itself was pretty solid. I enjoyed it. Randy Orton, if you didn't know, has become a Grand Slam champion now, because he's the new United States champion. And yeah, that's the thing. He's I think the 10th person to enter this club, or he's number 11. That's nice on his part. I'm glad that he could say he held every belt. Is we'll have something for him, which is pretty cool. At least he gets to, have that accolade. After that, Jinder Mahal came out and attacked Randy Orton. I was on Twitter like, God, no, please don't do this again. I mean, I don't want to see it again, so why would we do it again? Thankfully, we're not having that again, because Bobby Roode laid both men out with glorious DDTs. Solid match. I enjoyed it. Hey, we know the triple threat is coming at WrestleMania for the United States Championship. Hopefully it's not on the pre-show, because that would be a slap in the face to that title. We don't need that. Next, well, before we go to that, there's one pet peeve I have with the show. Just one. And the pet peeve I had was they did this promo backstage with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And I hate when we do this, the best friend storyline angle, like the best friends, and then one of the other best friends stabs the other in the back. And then we go backstage and like, everything's cool, right, bro? Everything's cool. Like, remember when Nia and Bliss, when Nia turned on Bliss that one time, and then the next week they were friends? I'm like, that didn't make any sense. Like, why did we do that? That made no sense at all. And they did that tonight when Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's backstage like, I'm still here, bro. I'm still your guardian angel. I'm still your guy. I'm still the dude. You love me, right? And KO just walked away from him. But I really wish they didn't do that because you already showed your true colors, bro. There's no point of us to be best friends or even teammates if you're just in it for the belt, just like I'm in it for the belt. So, whatever. Naomi and Becky Lynch versus Natty and Carmella. It's another good match. I liked it. My faves won, that being Natty and Carmella. I love Naomi and Becky Lynch too, but I need Carmella to win things. Everyone looked great in that match. I did not like Becky Lynch's new attire. I don't know. I'm so used to her in that, like the shorts and the little brassiere thing, but I don't like the straight fire thing. It's like it just looks weird on her. But good match. Usos versus New Day. Personally, I feel robbed. Just gonna say it. I feel robbed. I feel like we was gonna get a great match. Show stealer. Sam Roberts even said we were gonna get a show stealer. I feel like they just screwed us. Just said, oh, you think you're getting a match. No. Like, bruh, we could have did this Bludgeon Brothers thing on TV. That time they had those promos where they were going back and forth with each other about the 5 years and everything. The Bludgeon Brothers could have came out and laid them out then. But no. Instead of giving me another great classic between the two teams of the Usos and New Day, what you do is you bring out the Bludgeon Brothers, and they destroy both teams. I don't know why they did my boy Xavier Woods like that. Like, they could have just held off a little bit, but they eviscerated everyone, and I think we're either getting a triple threat or we are getting Usos versus Bludgeon Brothers at WrestleMania. I mean, a triple threat between those three teams would be awesome, but they're probably going to do a number one contendership thing on SmackDown in 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, and it's going to be Bludgeon Brothers versus New Day. Bludgeon Brothers going to beat New Day. Usos versus Bludgeon Brothers at WrestleMania. I would prefer if it was a triple threat because that would be a bit more chaotic and a lot more fun. And put it on the main show. Don't put it on the pre-show. Like, don't do that to the Usos again. Like, after this phenomenal year they had last year and the year before, you're going to do that to them again. Put them on the pre-show. Don't do that. Don't do that. I feel robbed. I'm okay with the Bludgeon Brothers destroying everyone, but I feel robbed. I thought we were going to get sick. Next up, Charlotte versus Ruby. This was a great match, and I think this match did more favors for Ruby Riott than it did for Charlotte. It showcased what I and a lot of people know on the IWC about Heidi Lovelace, a.k.a. Ruby Riott. Like, she's a hell of a worker. She definitely knows how to wrestle. Like, this Riott Squad gimmick is kind of lame, but her as a performer, amazing. She didn't get to do much in NXT, but I'm glad she got to showcase herself in this match. Of course, Charlotte wins because you're not switching that up. Why would we switch that up? Charlotte wins, and if this was Phoenix Wright, we'd have to hold it because enter the Empress. Here comes Asuka. Asuka's walking down here, all swaggy and everything like that. And she's all pumped up, and Charlotte's all pumped up, and Asuka points at the sign, and it's official. It's official. Charlotte versus Asuka at WrestleMania. I am going to enjoy seeing that. It's one benefit of being from Louisiana. You don't have to drive anywhere. You don't have to make a travel package or anything. You can just go across the bridge, go to the Superdome, go sit in there, go watch the match. I don't have to go anywhere. It's all going to be at my front door, and I'm excited. That's going to be fun. And finally, we have the six-pack challenge, which, I mean, you guys know who's in the six-pack challenge by now. Like, if I have to tell you, guess I'll tell you. AJ Styles, John Cena, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin, and Dolph Ziggler. This was great storytelling. Very great storytelling. It's a fun match. I'm glad The Undertaker didn't show up to screw John Cena. A lot of people were waiting for the gong. I think we're going to get the gong at either a Raw or a SmackDown because, John Cena's a free agent. He goes where he wants to go. This match had me worried at some points, though. Like when Cena was like Super Cena the entire time, I was worried because he just was running through everyone in the match. Freaking threw AJ through a table. He ate everyone to start the show. To start the match. He ate everyone to start the match. And then, you know, I was like, man, Cena's going to win. But thankfully, that wasn't the case. I was also a little upset that Shane McMahon was out there. I don't understand why he was out there. Like, if we were going to progress the storyline, fine. But could this wait? Could we just had a six-pack challenge without Shane? I understand it was to, like, raise the tension between him and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. I get it. But if Shane's not having a match with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at WrestleMania, I mean, it's not official yet, but if he's not having a match and he's rumored to have a match with Dolph Ziggler instead, then why have him screw Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn if the progression between the three isn't going to lead to a match or some sort of blow-off? Like, what's the point of doing that? Like, I get it. Kevin, Sami, and Shane don't like each other. Fair. But at the same time, what is the end game here? What's the end game? Is it going to be a match with Shane and someone versus Kevin and Sami Zayn? Like, what are we aiming for here? Because to me, it seems like a waste of time to have Shane screw two guys out of winning the WWE Championship. I mean, it would have threw a big monkey wrench at WrestleMania if it was Kevin Owens versus Nakamura, Sami Zayn versus Nakamura, and it would have pissed off a lot of people on the IWC if, you know, AJ's not facing Shinsuke like we all wanted. But I don't understand why have Shane out there, eat a super kick, pull Sami Zayn out of the ring before the 3 count, pull Kevin Owens out for the 3 count, and we're not going to do anything afterwards. If there's not going to be a blow-off, you need to keep Shane off of TV and stop putting him in these predicaments. You stop putting yourself in a hole or like in a wall, like putting yourself against the wall and have nowhere to move. Like, don't do that. Like, if it's going to make sense, let it make sense. If this has a bigger payoff, then let it have a bigger payoff. If it's going to be Daniel versus Shane, cool. If it's going to be Kevin and Sami versus Shane, cool. But if it's going to be Shane versus Dolph Ziggler at WrestleMania, this seems kind of pointless. And I hope that gets cleared up at SmackDown Live this coming Tuesday. I really do, because this just didn't make any sense. Finish-wise, I liked it. I got it backwards in my predictions. I said Cena was going to take the phenomenal form. Apparently, I was wrong. Cena was about to do the Rainmaker AAs, which is wrist control AA. Is AA, wrist control, then another AA. But no, he had Dolph Ziggler up. Then Kevin Owens stopped him, hit him with a pop-up powerbomb, and KO turned around and ate a phenomenal form. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles wins. The match is set, and I'm so happy. The Wrestle Kingdom 10 rematch that we wanted is finally coming to us. It's official. I popped when I saw the graphic. That made it official because, yes, we're going to get it. It's going to be all in my front door. I'd be a fool to miss this. I'd be a complete fool to miss this. I have to go to WrestleMania. I'm going to WrestleMania, and I'm going to see this match. If anything, the rest of the show could suck, but I am definitely going to see Nakamura versus Styles. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. But that was Fastlane in a nutshell. If I had to grade it, I'd give Fastlane a B+. It was solid. Had some great moments. Nice storytelling. A bunch of solid matches. I didn't find any stinkers here. Like, while I was watching it, I was entertained the entire time, and I think they did their job. I just wished a couple of things could have not been on the pay-per-view, like Shane McMahon being out there, that little promo backstage with Kevin and Sami. I didn't like that. That's just me nitpicking. But besides that, I give it a B+. It wasn't the worst Fastlane. We've had some stinkers. But this may be the best Fastlane that's happened in a very long time. And that's a lot to say for WWE. That's a big deal for them, because they don't always knock these out of the park. These little minor pay-per-views, I like to call them, before we get to like one of the bigger ones like WrestleMania or Royal Rumble, they don't always end up being well, but this one did, and I'm glad it wasn't terrible. Once again, I was impressed. But that's it. for this little review. I'm MCZX. You can follow the Smart Kingdom on Twitter at the Smart Kingdom. If you want to send an email, it's thesmartkingdom@gmail.com. We're gonna do a mailbag episode. If you guys would send some questions, that would be nice. As for like the Smart Court and stuff, that's coming. I didn't do it this week because we weren't gonna do it this week. It just didn't feel right. Timing wasn't right, and I didn't get to gather the news articles I wanted to talk about. But that was Fastlane, guys. I'm sure I've said that at least 3 times. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, subscribe, and tell your team to be awesome. Thank you for watching. I'm MCZX. Peace out, y'all. Bye-bye.